What's going on, everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and a girl called me up yesterday and said, come over, there's nobody here. So I went over there and there was nobody there. Hello, welcome to my road to the British Champs, and as you've probably seen from the intro, there's going to be grinds all over the place. I might start calling this series Grind to the British Champs, or Road to the British Grind. Doesn't make sense, but something with grind in it, because I'm grinding all over the bloody place. Obviously the setup I'm doing currently involves going for a PR set of 5 with deadlifts and squats and bench, and as a result of that, particularly with my squat and deadlift, I'm kind of pushing the boat out, and not literally, I don't even own a boat, but yeah, that's obviously mean that there's kind of some grinding going on, but I think that's a good thing. It means obviously I'm pushing myself, it means I'm setting PRs and stuff, so I'm happy. In terms of training, I'm pleased, it's going well. Like, the way I'm setting up my schedule is still kind of up in the air. I haven't got my programming completely nailed down, but I think I know what I want to do. I've done 2 weeks, so this has been my first proper week of doing everything exactly how I want it, and the weights have gone up, so that's obviously a good sign. You can't complain about that, so I'm pleased. You may also have noticed there's some kind of strange lighting and strange background in that my toilet is there. That's because I'm sitting in the bath. I'm fully clothed, by the way, and I'm just sitting back reclining in the bath. Why not? Because I think that, I don't know, I just wanted to, because I was walking around, I wanted to sit down, I was going to sit on the bed, my back is a bit sore from deadlifts, the bath's got a nice high, our bath's massive by the way, so basically I can sit right in it and lean right back, and it's pretty comfortable, so that's what I'm doing, although there is a bit of annoying echo I can detect myself. Echo! It might not be coming up on the video, in which case that's going to sound weird, but to me I can hear a pretty decent echo. Anyway, yeah, training's been really good, I'm pleased. I don't want to kind of give too much away because you're going to watch it in a minute, the training clips. But that's been good. If you watch my bulk and a bodybuilder earlier in the week, which if you haven't done, go and watch it now. My weight's going up, so I'm going up to where I want to be. Obviously I'm getting heavier, which is what I need. I'm closing, or not closing, but I'm getting closer to the limit in my weight category, which is what I'm trying to achieve. Obviously I don't want to go in there light and give weight away, so that's good. So I'm feeling good. I've now got, what, I've got three more weeks of heavy training, and then I'm going to deload. So I'm starting to get closer to the time. Obviously I'm starting to kind of think about it and get a bit excited, a little bit scared and stuff, but yeah. Also, by the way, some of you keep asking me this, the British Champs for me, the senior ones, the raw ones, they're in Bournemouth, and it's the 4th of October. It's the weekend of the 3rd and the 4th. I'm lifting on the 4th, Sunday the 4th of October. So if you are around, you happen to live anywhere near there, definitely come along and watch. It would be awesome. It would be really, really cool to meet some of you guys. And it would just be quality knowing that obviously some of you guys are there to watch me. I'd love that. So by all means, go ahead. I don't know how it works in terms of tickets. Like, obviously it's the British Champs, so it's relatively important. So I assume you have to buy tickets. I don't know. I haven't seen anywhere about buying them. Like, I haven't seen it on the website. I guess when it gets close to the time, maybe they'll come up, but it may be that you just rock up and pay as you come in. I'm almost certain they're not going to turn people away, so just do it. And worst case, if you can't get in, I will paint you grey, shave you, and just pretend you're a massive rock, and I'll just carry you in. I'll say it's part of my warm-up routine or something, so that should be fine. Anyway, I've gone on quite enough. Sitting in the bath, which is quite weird, so I'm going to kind of get on with it. The following clips are my training highlights from the week. So, in terms of watching these, the way you need to do that is as follows. Go and buy an expensive flight to an African country of your choice. I would recommend the Democratic Republic of Congo. Find a tribe, like an established tribe, cover yourself in tribal tattoos, wear just like some kind of tribal dress, stay there for a few years, really immerse yourself in their culture, and then when you've kind of felt like you've really learned everything you can learn about those guys, get a flight back, sit back and enjoy.
And we're rolling. So Monday, as it always is, was squats and deadlifts, and it's a light volume day. So just getting reps in, getting work in the right down to kind of 70 75%-ish rep range, of 1 rep max. So obviously very light enough that it's not going to give you that real soreness throughout the week, but heavy enough so that it's quality work and it's going to obviously lead to some strength gains. So this was 5 sets of 5 with 178.5 kilograms, 393 pounds, which is obviously just under 4 plates, and a weight that was moving very, very nicely. So I'm still trying to get my form really set in stone. I am fixed with that wider stance. I am still playing around with how much I sit back. I'm initiating the movement with my hips, so I'm dropping my hips back, and then I'm pretty much just sitting straight down. It is feeling quite natural. It is feeling a lot better now, but I'm still not 100% like used to it. It still does feel a little bit weird here and there with your reps. Anyway, got those reps in, no problem at all. Was relatively tiring, but in terms of intensity, nothing strenuous really at all. So then it was deadlift time. This is 3 sets of 5. Obviously it's not quite so many sets because obviously deadlift is very CNS taxing. 195 kilos, 430 pounds, so very light again, and it felt good. I mean, you can see here the weight's moving really well. Very conscious of not bouncing the weight back up. Obviously these, with that big bum plate there, the weight, the barbell does bounce quite a lot, so I'm trying to avoid obviously bouncing it straight into the next rep. I see guys do it sometimes where they are literally just completely disregarding the kind of the first like quarter of the rep because the weight just bounces straight back into position. So I'm trying to let the bar sit and then go again. And yeah, 3 sets, no problem at all. Felt pretty good. Not too much fatigue, not too many problems. On to Tuesdays. Tuesday is a bench press day and it's the heavy one. So whereas I do my heavy squat and deadlifts on a Friday, heavy bench is on a Tuesday. And this was an awesome session. I'd go as far as to say probably my best bench press session ever. Bench press now is starting to feel really good. I'm starting to feel really confident. Like I've got my wider grip set up now exactly where it needs to be, which is on the rings on a competition bar, and I feel really strong. So this is 147.5 kilos, 325 pounds. Went for 3 reps, got 3 reps, and to be honest, I had more there. Like, this is the 3rd rep, and for me, I mean, you've probably seen some of my big grinders before. That is nowhere near a big grinder for me. I've definitely there got at least 1 more rep, so that's pretty exciting. To do that much weight, 325 pounds for a relatively comfortable 3, that obviously bodes well. Then it was on to a set of 5, so 142.5 kilograms, 314 pounds. Again, this is a PR, so that last one was the best I've ever done for 3. This is the best I've ever done for 5. Admittedly, this was not as smooth as a 3. I would have liked it to move a bit faster. I think the mistake I made is that after that 3, I forgot that is actually pretty much the longest rep of all time. That was a very long bench press rep. That 5th rep there, I started the rep and I thought, I'm not going to get this. I pretty much closed my eyes and just kind of held it there. And then I noticed it was starting to move, so I thought I might as well finish it, and I locked it out. But yeah, that was a long old rep. Anyway, a PR set of 3, PR set of 5. I will take that every day of the week. On to Wednesday. Wednesday is pretty much a nothing day. It's just a maintenance, to prevent detraining, just getting the time under the bar, but nothing serious at all. So squats, 2 sets of 5, 150 kilograms, 331 pounds. So this is at a percentage of my percentage work, if you see what I mean. So this is like the 2nd grade down from the low intensity volume day on Monday. It's just very much maintenance and just kind of still working in that form. So you can see here, if you look carefully, I'm initiating the movement with my hips. So my hips sitting back is the first thing. I then just drop directly down. And it's still, when I go really, really heavy, it still doesn't feel 100% right. Like sometimes I kind of misgroove it a bit, but in terms of the light work, it feels fine. And I'm confident that come the British Champs, everything should be in place to do a big squat, but obviously we shall see. Right, on to Thursday. So Thursday is the bench press equivalent of a Monday in that it's just a low intensity volume day. So 5 sets of 5, 121 kilograms, 267 pounds. So again, very, very light. This is a percentage of my 5 rep max. And it felt good. My bench press, like I said a minute ago, bench press right now is just feeling so effortless. Like, I'm setting up with obviously a wider grip. I'm trying to really pull my shoulders back and stick my chest out to shorten the range of movement. And when I get it right, it just feels, like I said, I can't describe it any other way. It just feels effortless. It feels really, really easy. And I feel like I'm so confident with my bench press now. I don't want to jinx it because I thought this before, but I'm sure I've got something decent there in the way of a PR. But we shall see. Right, on to Friday. Friday is the big day, kind of the biggest day of the week. This is where I go for a squat PR and a deadlift PR. So, squats first up was a PR set of 5. I went for 212.5 kilograms, 468 pounds, and you'll see very shortly, spoiler alert, I got it. The 5th rep, you'll see it in a second, was a pretty bad rep. Like, this is what I'm talking about in terms of my form still not being quite right, but generally speaking, I'm happy. I mean, this is the most I've ever done for 5 reps. It's the first squat PR I've done in a long time. I mean, you see that first rep was super easy. Like, I bounced straight up, so that's obviously good news. It's kind of from 3 onwards where I start to get a little bit kind of dodgy, and then when it starts to feel a bit iffy with the new form, that's when I kind of get a bit scared and it doesn't quite feel natural. So this is the 5th rep there. You see there's all kinds of, knees are kind of starting to cave, they're going a bit uneven. I mean, for a second I thought I was going to have to dump it, but I managed to kind of stick it out, and then I got it up. But yeah, I still would like that to feel a little bit more natural when it comes to the heavy weights, because obviously when I compete it's going to be a heavy single and I want to feel confident there. But I've got another 3 weeks of heavy work under the bar, so I think I should be okay. Right, on to deadlift. So again, same thing, going for a PR set of 5, 232.5 kilograms, 512 pounds, and I got 4. Now, I did this same weight last week, and I did it for 3 reps. And if you remember that set, if you go and watch it in my Road to British Champs last week, I got 3, and from 2 onwards, it was a ridiculous grind. So here, it's still only 4. I wanted 5, it's still only 4, but it's a big improvement. If you watch the first 3 reps of this, compared to the 3 reps I got last week, it's much faster and much smoother. So definitely progress there, and I'm in an iron whether I'm going to stick with the same weight and try and get 5 next week, or just up the weight to get a bit excited, a bit motivated, and maybe go for it again. We'll see. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Squat and deadlift, I've definitely made progress from last week, so obviously everything is going in the right direction. And then Saturday, last session of the week, is again exactly the same as the last bench press session, just some low intensity volume work, 5 sets of 5. 121 kilograms, 267 pounds, and as I've said about 50 million times, my bench press is feeling good. It's feeling effortless, it's feeling really positive, so that's good news. And that, my friends, is my week of training. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I'll see you tomorrow.